Hello, one. Hello, all. Welcome to a quick little Child's Play trailer 2 reaction discussion with Dino of the
Hello.
Late Horror Show.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Of the two of us, you have a reaction video up, so I know you've seen it. And
Oh yeah, one of the very few reaction videos I did on my channel. But yeah, most of them I make fun of. This one I was trying to take. I really wanted to look at this and say, let's see what this is about. I don't want to get people all pissed at me.
too late.
I'll take it serious. I know, too late. Take it seriously, watch it, and say exactly what I think about the trailer, which we'll do here in a second. You could watch my... No, don't go do it. Okay, yeah.
Oh, late horror show. Go.
Go ahead.
You can't bail on yourself halfway through a sentence. You gotta.
Of course I
follow it through.
can. But yeah. You've seen it. I've seen it. There's definitely stuff to talk about.
Sure.
And hey, Anto in the chat, Jace, Ben Grimm, what's going on, man?
Hey, Anto, Jace, and Ben Grimm.
Yeah.
Here we go.
On 5, 4, 3. Oh wait, we're not watching the trailer. Okay.
That's from Dark. Oh. Yeah.
Why no trailer reaction? How come Sigmund didn't do anything?
I was thinking about it. The reason I was able to do Sigmund for Star Wars was because I was actually here when it happened. And, there's so much behind Star Wars where, like, I knew, all right, anytime they show a black person, a person of color, or a female,
Yeah.
I'll play on all that stupid bullshit that Star Wars kids have been complaining about. And, like, I like, this is a Star Wars fan. It was easy for me to just pick on things that I've heard that sounded ridiculous in the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Child's Play, like, the only thing that I could play on is the fact that people are pissed that it's not Don Mancini or Brad Dourif, which I just watched Child's Play 1 through 7. I want to say 1 through Cult, and you guys earned your reboot. You be happy that at least you're getting that. And it seems like every horror franchise.
We're getting Don Mancini still, and the whole Sci-Fi Network thing. So, kind of the best of both worlds here.
Sure.
If you think about it. So
I have, you look at that Child's Play franchise, and the second half especially, it reminds me of stupid shit that Friday the 13th does, where like continuity really gets, like, if you were to, if your life depended on you telling somebody the continuity of Friday the 13th, you'd be dead. Child's Play,
right.
Like, they're just reversing and like going back on each other. Yeah, at the end of the 7th movie, my question is Jennifer Tilly, or is Jennifer Tilly whatever the fuck, Fiona, whatever? No, not Fiona. Whatever, Tiffany.
Right.
Is she Tiffany, or is she Tiffany as Jennifer Tilly? As, like, they've gone around this circle so much where it's just like, guess what, guys? You have to hit the reset button because.
Right.
And the frightening part is it's Don Mancini. He wrote all of them. So it's not like it's, we had to take this guy's idea and smash it with this guy's idea. It's been Don Mancini the whole time.
Oh, he's done a lot of change-ups in each and every movie to make you question, okay, why is this in this movie and not in the other? Why is this different? Why is this twisted? But hey, I've thought that, except for Cult, which that's just a whole entity in itself.
And then they just take the rules and say, fuck it. Now he can command different bodies.
Right.
Like, why wouldn't he do that from the start?
Don't
do that. What are you doing?
But all the early ones, I mean, they just are plain old fun, and I get that, and I enjoy that about those movies.
Yeah. One through 3 is 1 through 4, I'd say, is stronger than my 1 through 4, Friday the 13th. So they're fun. They're absolutely fun.
Yeah, for sure. So let's get to this trailer. I mean.
All right, on 3. Ready? 1, 2, no.
Not again. Don't make me watch it again. No. I could watch it again, but anyways. I mean, hey, surprisingly, I was very...
Yeah, you've been a bit of a cunt about this, so...
I have been. And there's still a couple things about this whole movie that still gets to me, and it's the whole robot thing, especially with the images I'm seeing. It's they're conflicting a little bit.
Yeah, but you don't think that's a fun new avenue to go down?
No, no, it is. I
And again, I'll remind you, you just had Chucky doing the fucking mambo jumbo thing with six different dolls and a cross-dressing daughter son doll thing. Like
yeah.
it really, they really jumped the shark. So might as well start and go in a slightly different direction.
Right. No, no. However the movie pans out, I'm on board for them mixing things up and making him a robot doll. Okay, AI. And in the trailer we got, they talk about the whole Wi-Fi, Bluetooth connectivity, how that's going to play out. Yeah, it can be, CP. This is the whole point of all of these things. No matter how freaking awesome the trailer looks, the story seems to be, you still gotta wait to see the movie, But and I do agree that that's a good take on it if they do it properly. Like the thing in the trailer that got me, and I loved the trailer. It looked fun. It looked kind of throwback 80s kind of fun horror again to me, I think. With the modern twist. I mean, it looks modern. It's not like, you look at it and go 80s. But the fun is in there. It seems to be. But the glimpses of Chucky, there's that scene where he's walking. Okay, let me go step by step, my points. First thing was when he was on the side by the dresser, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just that, when they showed him, he looks terrible. I mean, I can't get over the way Chucky looks in this. The trailer, the movie. That part of it, I'm just like, I don't really like it. And I could change my mind when I see the movie. But the doll or the robot looks ugly. And then I'm looking at it and I'm going, okay, if that's a robot, how it looks like a doll. Am I right or wrong? Does it look like a robot or does it look like a doll?
Looks like a doll. Doesn't look like a robot.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, it looks like a doll, not a robot. How are they going to have this robot move? And what kind of action is it going to provide? Like even with the knife thing, like its arm wasn't even moving robotically. It looked like some kind of rubber latex looking. I don't know. And when the feet were moving in the middle of it, when he was shuffling a little bit, walking, it was very slow. I don't know if that was on purpose. Is Chucky going to be able to move, or Buddy, whatever you want to call him? I don't know. Buddi. But is he going to move fast? You know what I mean? Because they made him very slow, and I know they may have done that on purpose in the trailer. Because they didn't want to give too much of Chucky away. I understand that. But coming away from it, that was one of the biggest things. I didn't like the look of Chucky. Even that grin, that smile. Oh. I mean, what did you think of that?
I was all right with it.
You were? Okay.
I mean, I'm of the mentality that I haven't seen enough. I mean, people are going off that one little sentence that Chucky said. Not that I want more. I don't have enough to go on. Like I can't say good or bad one way. Like, what do you say? We're having fun, Andy, or something. Like it's one sentence, and not enough. I need more to compute. Like, and I'm not saying that I want more. It's just I can't say good or bad one way. It was like, okay, Chucky's got Mark Hamill's voice, which kind of sounds quite a bit like Brad Dourif's voice. So
yeah, a little bit, and that's kind of another thing that hey, again, I thought the voice was cool for the little snippet that they let us hear. I thought it was very good. I'm like, wow, okay, that's a cool voice. It certainly did not sound digitized. It did not sound robotic in any way whatsoever. That doesn't mean that, Surrey, I mean, I guess technically you can have a voice that doesn't sound so robotic.
Yeah,
So
there's a theory or six that think that Chucky is actually like hacked and somebody is
oh,
hacking into him and it's actually somebody's voice. And
mm,
I think it was Barry. I think Wolfman's Got Nards has a theory that the guy in the glasses
yeah, I
could
saw
be the
that.
guy behind
Okay,
Chucky. And man,
that's reaching.
that's some tinfoil hat shit right there,
Yeah,
going
yeah.
off a 2 minute trailer, thinking you got
Don't you
some.
love this? Conspiracy theories on a two
You know
minute
what?
trailer.
I'm just hating on shit because it's not my thing. If it were Jason, I'd be like, oh, and what do you think it means when the tree was hitting the light? Do you think that maybe Jason's actually in that tree and it's got to be Pamela? Like I would be 10 times worse if it was Friday the
Hmm.
13th. So I mean, you let them have their fun.
Oh
It's
no, no,
fine.
no. Yeah, yeah. For Chucky fans, I mean,
Sure.
this is doing everything for them. You know.
Yeah, and this just had nothing to do with the fact that I just watched the whole franchise this week, and like it was going through the last three, especially Seed, not Curse so much, but Cult definitely. Seed and Cult definitely.
Yeah.
You get to it and it's like, all right, they've jumped the shark. They need to hard reset, and that's basically what this is. It was like a nice little palate cleanser. I literally finished the last one yesterday, and here was this new trailer this morning, and okay, all right, starting fresh. It's not Chucky commanding a bunch of different Chuckies. Granted, he could be doing drones and shit, and that I'm excited about. The little Chucky app, and then they show that he's setting the temperature. Like it's Alexa. It's basically
All right. Yeah, yeah.
take things that you would do with Alexa and just
He
have a
could he
dumb
could
doll.
he could lock you in the house like Andy or whatever.
Yeah,
He can lock him
yeah.
in the house, turn the heat up to like 100 degrees.
Yeah, I saw a shot where it was like 126 the heat was going
Yeah,
up
yeah, yeah.
to.
So sweat him out of the place or make him pass out and die or whatever of exhaustion. You better do more than that. But anyways, yeah. I mean, connect or freeze everything in the refrigerator too, so that he can't eat. But no. All I don't know. I'm reaching. But
But it's an interesting new perspective. It's very modern.
mm-hmm.
We've seen Chucky fuck around with his surroundings before, so interesting that he'll like be pre-wired into this shit. That's interesting to me. Again, I'm not a strong Child's Play fan, so like what I could be saying could be like blasphemous to a Child's Play fan. But again, after Seed and Cult, it's like, okay, you guys need to restart because this is silly.
Right. No, I agree, CP. Again, yeah, I'm excited. It did look fun. I have questions. Again,
Well, go on.
with him being, without the whole witchcraft voodoo thing and making that doll actually be able to move and it had some kind of soul and turning somewhat human-ish, whatever. Uh, the new movie with the robot, it's technically still a robot that goes haywire and a little kid's robotic toy. How much movement and how much running is it going to be able to do? Because we can't go to the store and get anything like that, right? Where it's going to run faster than we are, or it can jump on our back and hack us to whatever. There's nothing out there that can do that, right?
Wait, so your big issue and your big concern is the believability of a robot being able to run? You've been on board with a little doll being able to run, but if it's a robot, then that's completely crazy.
It was voodoo. And it turned that doll.
And then suddenly he had organs, and if you stabbed him, he actually bled blood suddenly.
Well, and that's what made him capable of running and jumping. Hey, CP, I'm reaching. But I'm just... Is that not a valid point? How is this robotic
No.
Chucky
No, it's not a
going to
valid
run?
point.
So there's a robot out there that can sprint
Yeah,
like
they have like
30
in
miles an
Japan,
hour?
they have these Honda things that like can get your dishes and shit. Granted, they're not that fast, but
Yeah, true.
and they're not that sharp.
Hey,
but
I'm creating debate, okay? So there you go. I mean,
Daniel Hammond says, I'm calling it now, no more than a 45% Rotten Tomatoes opening week. Wow.
Ooh.
That's what Chucky and Child's Play is. It's just fun. Just as long as it's fun, I'll be happy. Yeah, that's all you really look for.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, no. Again,
And I need to switch.
100%. The trailer has got me intrigued with this last one. Again, doesn't mean shit. We got to see the movie.
I just want to say thank you
But
for not Pet Cemeterying it. And I don't know much. Listen, I know people die, and some shit goes haywire. That's what I know
true.
about this movie. Thank you for being a teaser.
Yeah, it will be. Believe in the Hype says it will be better than Pet Cemetery. That I probably agree with. But who knows?
Oh yeah,
I mean, who knows? But
I
chances
hope
are,
so.
yeah. Oh, it better be. you know. But yeah. No. It looks good. You know, the glimpses of him standing in the street.
So did you notice that um is his name Andy in this? The kid, the main kid?
Yeah, I believe so.
We'll call him Andy just in case.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so the lead actor Andy. Did you notice he had a hearing aid?
Yeah. I think we talked about this. They had a glimpse of that in the first trailer that everybody was talking about. Like they might be able to somehow, Chucky might be able to somehow connect to that.
That's a
And
pretty brutal death if it's fucking with the hearing aid. So it could be a hearing aid, but it could also be like a Bluetooth thing that he has voice command into Chucky. No, I mean
Andy?
I'm not being prejudiced against the deaths. I'm just saying, it doesn't necessarily mean that the character is deaf. Just it could be like a Bluetooth thing that even more connectivity to his precious robot doll.
So you're thinking maybe Andy has something to do with what's going on with Chucky?
No. I'm not saying that he's behind anything. I'm saying that perhaps that little.
Because
And
that
I
can't
only
be.
saw a quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thinking that maybe that's how he talks to Chucky, or maybe
Oh, yeah.
Chucky doesn't speak out loud, but Andy hears the voice in his head. That would be a little bit more believable too.
Yeah. No. Good point. I think I can agree with you there.
Going way back to the first one, when everybody thought the little kid Andy was killing people, and he was blaming it on Chucky, and then in the beginning he would hold Chucky up to his ear like he was telling him secrets, and you just think the fucking kid's crazy. Go back to that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, no. The whole hearing aid thing where only Andy hears Chucky would make it, more believable and let's fool the parents, let's fool the adults on what's going on, and Andy's just crazy. Yeah, no, that makes total sense. I mean, why else would they show the hearing aid? Why would it be a big deal? So there's got to be something going on there with the hearing aid. So yeah.
I just watched a trailer for the first time. Wasn't here from the beginning. Did anyone get a Gremlins vibe from the trailer? Yes. Now that you say that, yes. I didn't think of that, but you said it, and I'm agree.
Who said that?
That is Steve Weber.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Like I said,
Yeah.
there's some. Well, you had the Christmas lights kind of going on there with the. I don't know if that was a lawnmower or rototiller or something
And
like that.
it's good to see Chucky in Christmas. I don't think we've seen him because he was a birthday present the first time, and then we never really had Christmas. The locations that they took this toy from the first one were so interesting. I mean, the toy factory in part 2, that was fucking awesome. Talk about great locations. But then the third one with the military school, and then they just went fucking bonkers after that.
Well,
But
yeah.
Christmas time, what a novel idea to have
Right.
a
Yeah.
toy during Christmas time go fucking bonkers, and it screams Gremlins.
Yes.
Believe in the hype. What do you guys think this movie will rank with the rest of the franchise? I think top 3. It doesn't have to be that great to be in the top half, because this will be the 8th movie in the franchise. So even if it's 4th, I'm putting it right now. Seed and Cult. It better be above those two at the very least.
Right. Yeah.
3, I'm not a big fan of. I think I'm basically giving my rating now. Seed, Cult, 3. I like 4, then I like 2. So 1, 4, 2 is what I go. best to worst.
142.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
it doesn't need to be that incredible to crack the top half.
Yeah, no, I agree. It may be, well, it can easily be my third. Okay,
Hmm.
if this turns out to be a good entry and the story is good and which fingers crossed, man.
See,
This is going to be good.
you
But
kept saying the same word. This fun. This is
hmm
not Halloween. This isn't Friday the 13th. It's not Nightmare on Elm Street. This is, top tier second level.
yeah,
It's the top of B level slasher icons. So it doesn't need to take itself so seriously. I mean, the first Child's Play, even that movie, the first Child's Play, as serious as it was intending to be, it still had fun, and
oh yeah,
you got further and further away from the seriousness as the genre, or excuse me, the series moved on.
hmm
So you kind of want this movie to be fun, regardless, as long as it's fun. I mean, shit, there's people that say Seed of Chucky is a great time, and you know,
I'll keep
you know,
my mouth shut. I mean, it's. I think it's fun too. I'm not, even
oh,
Seed.
Seed of Chucky,
Yeah,
yeah.
I even no, it's not up there. I mean,
You
it's
enjoy watching Britney Spears getting an epic movie type death? Well,
well,
Britney
again,
Spears.
fun is what I'm talking about. And as CP freezes, um, let's see. Daniel Hammond says Child's Play 2, Child's Play 1, and Bride for me. So you know what? Yeah,
It's
I,
been
was- I was
so
just I was just saying. Daniel Hammond says Child's Play 2, 1, and then Bride. So that's his three. Can easily be. Um, I almost like Bride. Bride is, there's days where I could say Bride is my favorite out of the all of the
and
Chucky movies.
that's what I like. I like that has fun. There's times where it's just like, all right, a little too much,
Hmm
and that's where you get Seed going off that fun shit. But if it can balance, because Bride is fun, but I think it's like the goriest. It's really fucking out there. You get a kid that gets annihilated by a truck. Uh,
Yeah. Yep.
the Hellraiser thing that John Ritter gets, all the nails to the head. Very
Love
creative
that.
with it. Yeah.
hmm John Ritter was great in the movie.
Mhm.
Anytime you got Jack Tripper playing in a horror movie.
And
If
Katherine Heigl with her
Oh yeah. Ooh.
lungs.
Yeah, when she breathes very
Hell of a
heavy.
breather. Hell of a breather.
Yes, she is. Yeah,
Journey says Star Wars.
yeah. What? Star Wars. Yeah, no Star Wars talk, please. Save that for another stream.
Eventually, Trini, we'll get up to it.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no. Overall, very excited. Again, the voice was good.
Hmm.
The vibe was good. The vibe was fun.
It wasn't ruined.
No.
It wasn't ruined. I mean,
The worst thing I could say about this trailer was how Chucky looked, and that's it. And even that, it's
right.
not the
And,
worst.
and again, like it's got to be different. It's got to be different. And our last taste of this doll was 5 different types of Chucky, and they all had really hokey looking faces, and
Mm-hmm.
you got to steer it back in the.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't look atrocious. It doesn't look terrible. It does look a little unfamiliar. So
Yeah, yeah. You can say that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Chucky's
And you know
face.
what? I've noticed with all the comments and the reaction videos and stuff that I've actually watched and seen that there still are a lot of old school fans of the movies really still not digging what this is right now. That's why I'm surprised I'm a lot more excited and pumped up than even because usually I'm on that same bandwagon. But
Well,
uh,
we're not diehards. The lack of pressure on the franchise is what makes it so. One way or another, I don't care.
helps, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's some diehards out there that are still not too impressed.
Yeah,
And I think the main reason is because of the look of Chucky, and that's the one issue,
well,
if
a lot of
anything,
them,
I have. So.
a lot of them weren't on board from the start. It wasn't even the look of
True.
Chucky. A lot of people are Mancini diehards, where it's just like, guys,
Mm-hmm.
it's been terrible. The last couple were kind of bad.
Yeah, yeah. And
You need
again,
to
you're getting that. You're getting that still. So.
yeah, you're still getting Mancini. So there's you know,
And Brad Dourif,
don't hate on the strawberry ice cream just because somebody's ordering vanilla. Like, you're still getting your strawberry. So
yeah. Taste the Neapolitan. Come on.
you have it all in there.
I hear that. Yeah.
What's up, Treating? What's up, John Steele? Madness. Queenie, what's up, Queenie? Queenie's not impressed.
Oh,
Not
Queenie. Hey,
Huh.
Queenie. She's not impressed. Interesting.
I don't believe in the hype. God, I hope they don't give us any more in the trailers. Ooh, Amstel, Cult of Chucky, better than Curse of Chucky.
Oh.
Yeesh. All right.
All
I just
right.
hope Chucky isn't funny. I don't know how many Chucky movies you've seen, but he's always been funny.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a sense of humor, which
Yeah.
is what makes Chucky Chucky. So
The fucking guy in the first one says, "I've got a date with a 6-year-old boy." They'll never say shit like that in movies ever again.
no, you won't get that. Not at all. You have
It's
to
fucking funny.
right.
John Kyle Stanton, thank you, $5 in the super chat. CP, what if you're allergic to strawberries? Well, then you switch to chocolate. If you're allergic to the product, then obviously you have to
Switch.
switch,
Yeah.
whether or not you want to. But if you're allergic to the product that's always been around, then you wouldn't even know it to begin with. So you're welcoming the new product.
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
So vanilla or chocolate or
Yes.
some of that cookie dough ice cream that works too.
So yeah, see, I mean, it's interesting that there's still people who aren't impressed, don't. But again, yeah, you're gonna have that. So not everybody's gonna be on board.
Which is like, yeah, that's gonna be the like. There's nothing that's gonna win these people over. If they were hating it from Jump Street, what could possibly win them over? I mean, Jennifer Tilly came out and said that she's not recognizing the movie, and you know what? When I think of the Child's Play franchise, if Jennifer Tilly doesn't like it, then I don't want to hear about it.
Right. Yeah. Again, I mean, you're going to have it, albeit it's going to be on Sci-Fi Channel, but you got everybody there, and maybe they'll be able to breathe some new life into their own stuff, Don Mancini. So you might. I mean, there's a big change here. It's not movies no more. It's Sci-Fi Channel, and maybe this will allow him to change things up a bit too, and all that.
So
but, yeah,
they're gonna have to be like PG-13 too.
Yeah.
Or are they gonna be like a Walking Dead PG-13 where it's kind of PG-13?
Yeah, you would think that, right? Because you would have to be. I mean, Chucky, how can you PG-13 that up? So, again, unless you do like something like The Walking Dead or something like that. So, yeah, it's possible. I can see them getting away with that.
I don't like the idea of cable television, not even premium cable. It's sci-fi. Ugh.
Oh, just like The Twilight Zone on CBS All Access. It's like, come on, Jesus Christ.
Critters on
Critters
was
on
it
Shudder?
Sci-Fi?
I think Critters is Shudder. Yeah. Hey.
You want to talk about going on first impressions? Yee.
Well, I haven't even seen it yet, and by the looks and what everybody's saying, I probably don't want to. So
Yeah.
I'll just go pop in the original Critters and stuff like that. So yeah. But Chucky. Oh wait, what's this? Dino freezing the food. I guess Chucky's playing the long game.
Oh, he's talking about the when Chucky fucks with the house and the fridge and everything.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. People keep saying he's got, there's got to be some humor,
There has to be.
and some
There has
comedy
to.
to Chucky. I mean, even though
Even
they
if it's
didn't show.
dark.
Right, right, right. Yeah, I mean, they're not showing it in the trailer as of yet, but
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, it's got to be there. I mean, they're not going to go real dark on this. I think they'll keep the humor. Again, they're keeping Chucky back in the shadows still a little bit, so. Again, I know we'll probably get another trailer out eventually, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
only April,
yeah,
where the movie's still 3 months away, 2 months away.
yeah. So we may
Too much time.
another poster and trailer. So yeah.
Would you put CP franchise over Texas? Oh, CP meaning Child's Play. I'm like, CP
CP
franchise.
franchise.
What?
You don't want to see that, not at
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
Oh,
no, that never made it to a third movie. Would
shit.
I put C? All right, so would you put Child's Play over Texas Chainsaw?
Um, for the fun of it, yes. They're two different entities. I mean,
Sure.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre's real dark and gritty, and I love that. I love the
Well,
franchise.
ew, Texas Chainsaw Massacre got a little
Well,
fucking silly in the middle there too.
you're right. You're
Like
right.
real fucking silly.
See, I'm so old school that I always hit on number one, two, and that's what's in my head when I think of a lot of these franchises, disregarding the shit that came afterwards because I just, But no,
Have to be funny.
you're right. If you're saying that the full franchise, I
You
mean,
did say franchise. The
yeah,
Me
yeah.
franchise or Texas Chainsaw?
Yeah, I mean, I would take Child's Play
Yeah,
definitely.
Child's Play is more consistent in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I mean, nothing
Uh,
beats the original Texas Chainsaw
Texas Chainsaw.
Massacre,
I
but
think I even like the remake quite a bit. So
yeah,
those
yeah,
are
no, no.
rather strong entries.
Yes, yes, but
Um,
the rest are surrounding it. Yeah.
a slight teaser of sorts. Believe in the hype. You might want to check back on this channel in October, Halloween time. You'll get a much more detailed answer for that question and then some. But
Ooh,
thank you for the super chat.
okay.
No more
Di-
Texas Chainsaw or Hellraiser movies. Hellraiser, that
wait. What's the little thing in October dealing with Texas Chainsaw, possibly?
oh no, just for this channel.
Yeah.
So he asked if I would put Child's Play over Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I said you might want to be around in late October because I might discuss that
Okay. Okay.
at length.
Okay, I get you. Okay, gotcha. I'm so excited. Why do I gotta wait so long? Damn you. Hmm.
Queenie. Wait. Queenie says Chucky is supposed to be a doll, not a robot, which is kind of what you were saying at Jump Street there.
Yeah, yeah. Queenie, you're jumping on my bandwagon there. A little hate going on there for what should be a doll and not a robot. But again, I'm putting my issues aside and hoping for something fun and different.
No,
And
if they give me Chopping Mall with a purpose, I'm fucking on board because that you want to talk about fun and stupid. Chopping Mall is all of those things, and it makes no fucking sense. They just kick right off because lightning struck the mall, and now the robots are killing machines.
yeah,
Go ahead.
they're bringing some of these old classics like Chopping Mall back to. I have to look at the article. I may talk about it on Show Business Monday, but they're re-releasing somebody at the theaters some of the old classics like Chopping Mall and stuff like that. We'll talk about it more, but
Oh, wait, so
I'm
so
looking
they're
forward
bringing
to
them,
that.
they're bringing the old school jump offs to
To the
theaters.
theater again.
They're not
yeah.
remaking them.
No, the old
That's
ones.
awesome.
So
See,
yeah.
I want to. They released that on Blu-ray recently, but it's so fucking expensive. I don't know why that never drops in price. I'm not paying over $20 for Chopping Mall. I'm sorry.
Hey, no. There's people who would though.
I know.
Those
I know.
80s
My uncle
lovers.
loves me very much. That's all I can say.
Yes, he does, and thank God for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and what happened to Show Business from last week? I can't find on your channel.
Yeah.
Um.
Me neither.
Yeah, recheck. I'll fix that It's there. It's just unlisted. I'll amend that. I meant to do that yesterday and I forgot. Little hiccup in the process.
Yeah, Pepto Bismol help.
When I was 13, I wasn't playing with toys. Oh yeah, so that's the other gripe. Thank you, Hoax.
Mm-hmm.
So the kid's 13.
Yeah.
Do we definitely have that as an age? Is it definitely 13? Because Andy in the first one's 6.
Right. And from the looks of this kid, I would say yeah, it's probably 13, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
It's if they're all saying 13, so it's probably out there. Yeah, you know what? I mean, again, it's a different movie, man. They're changing everything up. Why not make the kid twice as old? I mean, hey, whatever, do it. I don't have a problem with it. If you can make the doll a robot, why not make Chucky 13? So there you go.
Apparently he's 13 in real life. So usually kid actors play a little bit younger. But
even still, yeah. If the actor's 13, I mean, he's roughly going to be around there somewhere. So
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. It's not, at 13 you're starting to worry about chicks and stuff like that. But
right with the toy. But hey, it's robotics. So 13-year-old kids today, and even 12, 11.
And you could speak to this, Dino.
Yeah. They would still be digging the whole robot
thing.
If
it were cool, if it did, believe in the hype. Thank you, $2 in the super chat. Who's funnier, Chucky or Freddy?
Funnier. I think Chucky's funnier. Freddy's funny, but in a darker way.
Yeah.
I
think when they hit, at their peak comedy, when Chucky hits, it's stronger. It's a harder laugh for me. Where Freddy feels a little try hard at times. Like it almost feels like they scripted something just to get Freddy that laugh line. Where Chucky, it's just kind of reactionary of sorts.
Yeah, almost natural.
Almost. There's a lot of. Again, this is me fresh off the last couple, so like the shitty ones are fresh in my head.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all right. Made me appreciate the first ones.
Right. Yeah.
I thought the trailer looked good. My favorite shot was Chucky hiding behind the bookshelf at the beginning of the trailer. Talk about someone giving creeps. Damn. Yeah, doesn't he move the thing too?
Well, they show him moving a chair, but not the bookshelf or the dresser. I thought it was a dresser, but bookshelf, dresser, whatever. That was the point. I'm sorry to say that I looked at Chucky and I'm like going, what the hell is that? So, hey, again, if anything, I looked at him there and I'm like going, yeah, I'm not digging that look there. But anyways, whatever.
Daniel Hammond has a point that I would probably piggyback. When Krueger got funny, it sucked, which is true. Like right around 6, where like it was way too much humor.
Yeah.
So it may have been funnier. I'm more thinking about the movie, I think, but
a little more hokey humor.
The Nintendo glove, like that aged well. Like, oh fuck.
Nintendo glove.
Oh, what was it? Power glove. Oh no,
the
power. Just
Hey, I love Freddy Krueger, but yeah, when they start messing things up, same with Pinhead and Hellraiser, man. I mean, those progressively got worse and worse and worse. Yet there's this iconic figure, Pinhead, and those Cenobites that are just some of the best things in horror. And the movies just did not do these characters justice. That made me angry.
Yeah, I refuse to watch anything after 2 on Hellraiser.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And I've read things where like some of the movies they took scripts from a different movie and then magically made it a Hellraiser.
Yeah.
That scares the fuck out of me. Like what? Well, it was gonna be a fucking Law and Order episode, but we decided to make it a Hellraiser movie. Do you think Chucky Do you still think Chucky's motive will be to try to get in Andy's body? Good question.
I wouldn't think so, right?
Maybe that's what the hearing aid thing is for.
Nah, I don't think so, because the whole getting into the body thing was the soul and him wanting to become
Yeah.
human and stuff.
Yeah.
And if he's a robot, there's none of that going on.
And again, getting back to the second half of the franchise, they painted themselves in a fucking corner with that little thing because they just threw that rule out where Chucky had to. First, it was he had to get in Andy's body quickly because he was going to be stuck in that doll forever.
Right.
And then it was he just needed to get in the amulet on his necklace, and then he gave birth.
It was a mess. It was then he gave birth. Oh my.
Yeah, and like I swear, I was checking my beverage to make sure that I wasn't roofied or something because when halfway through seeing, I'm like, this isn't real.
Yeah.
This can't be real.
No, I was roofied one night in the bar, and I woke up at home with Child's Play 5 playing on the TV. And
That's what it felt like.
I was naked and okay, I won't go too far. Yeah,
Bloody from the rear.
Little bit, yeah. Bad memories.
Freddy's my favorite, hands down. Wait, all right, they're talking about weird shit. I like Freddy more than Chucky's a character. I'll give you that. Freddy's a better character.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Emma, twice in 1 week with Emma, right?
Emma, hey, what is up? Spooky. Hi, friend. Hey, friends. Chucky.
Seed of Chucky's
You're
the
my
best.
friend.
She says, nope. And now you can leave.
Seed of Chucky is the best. Oh, Emma, are you serious?
Woof. Do you think Chucky's going to be like a Terminator who can learn but has no emotion, or Johnny 5 from Short Circuit who has a robot who actually comes to life?
That's another thing, CP, where people are kind of referencing the Terminator thing with this Chucky just because it's a robot. Oh, please stop doing that, people. Please stop.
What?
Referencing similarities to Terminator, it's nothing near it. I mean,
Dude, chopping wall.
I can see that more than Terminator, but
Wally. They're just comparing, robot characters. They have to use something that they're familiar with.
Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Chucky. Okay, whatever. Yeah.
So Chucky can control cars and drones and thermostats. He's more of an Amazon Echo. Seems like Chucky kills a stepdad or people who pick on Andy, right? Yeah, you got the vibe. I think you brought it up, if not earlier, but in your reaction video that he's got that bruise. He's got like a black eye, and it's they give you this shot of him avoiding these other kids at school. So, Chucky could be a protection doll of sorts.
Yeah, but we'll see how much he's running around and how far the capability of him running around with the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, whatever the connectivity is. Yeah, we'll see how far and wide he gets. And yes, John Steele, I was wearing my hat. I was naked and wearing my hat.
I believe after the resurgence of Halloween with Halloween 2018, Child's Play will be financially successful at the box office and warrant a new franchise. Just a thought. I agree with that. I don't think many people disagree with that. I mean, even Pet Sematary, for as lopsided a failure it still made 25 million open weekend. And
oh yeah, I think there's a resurgence now, and these movies are going to do well enough to
horror's
warrant.
Back.
Yeah. I mean, thank God, but in another way,
I think Emma's legit. She says, "Love Glenda."
No, she does. Says, yeah.
John Waters is in it. How can you not stand
right
Waters? John Waters is in it, but he's in it. He's in a movie that's otherwise a comedy, and he's playing it straight.
Well, she said she loves Glenda too, the other character in there.
Sure.
Hey, Emma, I said this at the beginning. CP was saying how much he hated Seed. I actually said I still even thought Seed was very fun. So, is it the best movie? Is it second, third? No, for me, but it's still fun.
I think it's unfortunate that the LGBT community clings to this movie for its progressive nature, in which they present an identity crisis, which that's neat. It's good that happened, but now get a better movie than that to hang your hat on, because it's fun. It's a little too much fun. Like I said, it's epic movie or scary movie, or there's just too much when he drives Britney Spears off the road.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why did you shoehorn this idiocy in this movie? And again, John Waters plays straight in that movie, and I don't mean sexually straight. He plays it straight on. It's just like, fucking, this movie's a fucking campfire. Why don't you have this guy doing John Waters? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, she says, haha, I'm half joking, CP. I just thought it was hilarious. It's probably not aged well either.
I just watched it yesterday. It has not.
It has not aged well. Whereas 1, 2, Bride, I think those age well for the fun of the 80s horror genre. Those are pretty much my top 3. But no, it's.
Is it progressive? Thought it would be the other way. The whole movie's very American. I'll give you that. Very, very deep fried and dunked in glitter. That's.
Well, yeah, isn't that what they were going for? Towards.
It was obnoxious America. That's kind of what that movie was. I thought. I'm not. Don't quote me on this, but I thought. I have friends that liked the movie for its progressive take, or its sort of real issue with the Glenn Glenda identity issue. So I don't know. I think the movie is silly, and I think if that's an actual thing, that people need to make a better movie so that they can hang their hat on something else.
Yeah. Believe in the Hype says, do you guys think that it's even scary that a funny doll is coming to kill you? You know what? 100%, dude. What's scarier than a doll? I mean, kids have had that fear growing up. I mean, I remember as a kid looking and seeing a doll, and it freaked me out. Same thing with clowns. Certain things scare kids growing up. And, certain dolls can scare the living crap out of you. So, yeah, no, of course. I think it's legit all the way. Did I miss something? You're grinning there, CP.
Emma said fructose corn syrup, whatever the Kool-Aid you drink over there. I said, yeah, it's all the same shit.
Yeah, they're killing us very slowly over here.
We put corn syrup in our water. Thank you very much. CP3 stick. I keep seeing CP, and I'm like, what? CP3 stinks as a story, but has great moments. Yeah, the carnival in the middle of ass fuck nowhere is kind of difficult to swallow, but yeah, no, it's not Seed. It's not Seed. I think I might like 3 more than Cult. Cult just ditches the script altogether, and now you can just suddenly control. Like, what was weird was
I was not a fan of Cult at all.
They mixed so much in that movie where the real life Andy was in it, and then you have the thing from Curse, his actual daughter, and it just seemed so messy and mushy. You're taking all these different timelines and the meta-ness of Bride and Seed, and it just got really, really, really fucking messy.
Yeah, I think that's the worst entry for me, to tell you the truth.
Cult.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Again, maybe it's because it's a newer movie, and I just didn't dig
anything
it.
new I don't like.
I don't like anything new. No, I'm trying, people. No.
Oh, Cult was a bit boring, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Trying way too hard to be One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Ben Grimm. Girl dolls are scarier than boy dolls. Oh, Ben, that's a good one.
Did he put real bullets in the gun? The kid jumping in the grenade, good fun. Oh yeah, a fucking kid jumping on a grenade.
Gotta love
Child's Play 3, you gotta love it.
Yep.
Fucking carnival in the middle of nowhere.
Who doesn't love a carnival in the middle of nowhere?
Dude,
You don't
there's
need
this
an
one shot
explanation about it.
when he's with the girl and they're looking out over this forest that has nothing but the poof, there's
CP,
this
it's
fucking
always,
carnival.
honestly, throughout the ages, real life carnivals, they're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay, the history of carnivals they're put on in these little danky little towns. They travel the whole country, and you know,
Yeah, I've seen Thinner.
okay, there you go. So yeah, not legit.
White men from town. I want Andy to die and have his mom live in the end. That would be. I would like that subversion, to be honest with you. And then the sequel, have her deal with the loss and fucking. Yeah, don't. This is why I don't want them painting into he has to. Like, this is why the voodoo thing, getting away from it might be good. You don't have, like, the whole thing about the first couple was he had to get himself in Andy's body. Yeah. If you get rid of that, at least he can kill Andy. And he can just run around and kill people. You don't have to worry about, he's got to make sure not to kill him because he wants to get in his body.
Yeah. True.
Cancer is scarier than dolls and clowns. Ain't that the truth?
Daniel Hammond. You would go there. Yikes.
Way to bring. I'd punt the shit out of Chucky. All right, Ben.
Okay, clown doll. Yeah, starting to get a little tipsy here in the chat. Everybody's got a glass of wine in their hand. Or taking shots, whatever.
They took whatever I took before I watched Seed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've theorized pretty heavily.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I mean, for you to be confident or eager for it. Oh, I love you both. Keep doing what you do. Oh, thanks, Emma. And she gave an A.
Thank you.
Number 5, whatever the fuck money is that. Thank you so much, Emma.
Australian bucks.
Oh,
so there you go.
That's like Monopoly money for us. I don't even know what the fuck.
Emma, Spooky Astronauts. One of the best on YouTube, guys.
Absolutely.
Yes. Along with my friend CP here.
Oh, and there's
I'm dog shit.
Yeah. You fucking piece of garbage, you.
Right.
Now, Emma, you got to have me on for the Does This Offend You? If you ever plan on having a guest, we gotta, because I've been doing this weird series of shit like fucking Martyrs and Solo and.
No, I feel bad. I had Emma watch the Blair Witch Project, but I still got to get the date for a Friday coming up here.
Oh yeah.
With her, I do apologize, Emma.
Defend this. Get that shit going.
But,
John Kyle Stanton, $10. Thank you so much. Did somebody say shots? Man.
Dino, did you say?
Did you say shots?
Oh yeah, I did. Oh shoot, John, no, slow down.
Take a shot every time Dino curses about the robot being a robot. Isn't Seed where Chucky jerks off in the bathroom? That shows you how long it's been since I've seen it. Yes, that is the one.
That's funny.
And the doll jizz is what makes Jennifer Tilly pregnant.
I love it.
And she has an accelerated birth because movie.
Right. No,
the mom is way hotter in the remake than 89 one. She usually has parts where she's like a nerd and funny people. Yes. She was also in, she's been playing pseudo slutty roles recently in comedies.
You don't say.
That thing with Robert De Niro, she was kind of like her character was slutty. Like that was the character. She was kind of trashy.
Yeah, Bobby told me about that. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Child's Play has one of the best deaths in the franchise. When the dude has a heart attack, he saw Chucky.
Okay.
They should be relatively fresh in my memory, and I think I know what you're talking about. But you guys attempted to do a solo video. Yeah, it's impossible to watch. It's so funny. I could watch. What is it? What is the movie I just did recently? The fucking Serbian film. I could watch that 10 times over. Like that. That was a good movie. It's just a little over the line. Solo is just It's a fucking snuff film in disguise.
Yeah. Yeah, you can jizz right in CP's face. He's fine with it.
Yeah, yeah. Just don't shit in my mouth.
Right. Yeah.
I might do one day just to shut people up. I get a lot of people telling me to watch it if I call that if I call anything disturbing. Yeah, Salo is it's rough, but I mean,
It is.
if you do a Serbian film, it's not much worse. There's no baby fucking, so there's that.
Well, look at the cash register rolling
Oh,
tonight.
ding! I believe in the hype. Thank you, $5. Dolls can be scary, but it's not as scary as a tank coming for you, aka Jason in the remake. Yes, you know how to sing to my heart there. We'll leave in the hype. Yes, Jason in the remake. Well, I mean, it's different. It's different.
Yeah.
They're different types of things to be afraid of. Chucky obviously isn't going to bowl you over unless you're a chihuahua. So
Well, that's what Ted was saying. I mean, Ted's like, we were talking about it when the movie poster, revealed the video we did, which was fun. We were ripping the movie apart in that video. But he's like, you freaking just kick the doll. What it makes no sense. But hey, that's horror for you, right?
That's I mean, he's been doing it for all this time anyway. That's what makes it more like, see, the first one, you don't expect it because it's just a doll.
Mm-hmm.
And then like he was doing it in secret for a bunch, and then if something happened, they blamed it on the kid. So that makes it a bit like, your guard's down because it's just a stupid toy. And you think the kid is what you have to worry about. But if you give him all these tools, like the Bluetooth fucking helicopter, what are those things called? Drones.
Well, yeah.
If he has all this Bluetooth shit, it would really be interesting to see what toys he has. Excuse the pun. Mm-hmm.
If Chucky brings in other characters and stuff like that, or Bluetooth connected,
so you can't
you
can't blame him for being small. All right, he's small, but he's powerful because he's got all these crazy things he's in command of. Like, he's just sitting at the kitchen table, and while you're making your smoothie, fucking turns on the blender and fucks your shit up, a la Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just trying to help the argument that Jason's a big bad motherfucker, absolutely, but Chucky, it's different. Like Freddy gets you in your nightmares, and it's a completely different atmosphere. Somebody said that in either Cody said it in private or he said it like publicly. Who would win just based on strength, and obviously it was the big three: Jason, Freddy, and Michael Myers. And it isn't as easy as that, because if you're just you're not taking their power characteristics,
right?
Like Freddy does his damage in a dream, so it's not that easy. Like Freddy's just a dude with a glove hand,
right.
a knife hand. So
you would have to change the question up there, like who would win in a boxing match,
Yeah, who who could use their power more effectively is probably a little bit.
Right. Pure strength, one on one. I mean, Jason is going to beat them every time.
Yeah,
Michael Myers, technically in this new film, he's aged. He's 60 something. He's an ordinary man, so to speak. But yeah, whatever.
I think it's time CPC's Slaughtered Vomit Dolls. Have you seen that one, Dino?
No.
No, you haven't?
No, I haven't. I never heard of it before.
Okay.
But evidently it's,
it's for what?
One of those movies like Salo where people love the vomit,
Oh.
Yeah.
As long as there's not rape in it, I think I'll be able to handle it. Every movie I've been watching is for that Who Would Like This series. It's just rape, just fucking enough already. Cannibal Holocaust. I was like, all right, this is just, cannibalism and weird shit. Sure enough, there's a fucking rape in that movie. I was I forgot about this.
Mm-hmm.
Just rape.
Yeah.
Just fucking rape everywhere.
Something wrong with you, man. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, CP.
I haven't been able to watch it again for the notes. So I've hit a wall. Bear McCreary's doing the score, and it sounds great in the trailers.
Oh
Oh, for Child Play.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Bear McCreary, I know that guy. He's John Massari, who did the score for Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Very good friends with Bear McCreary, and helped him along with Killer Clown soundtrack too. So a little name dropping here. Bear McCreary.
Cecil?
Yeah, right. No, good stuff, man. It does sound really, really good, and they're good because I know who Bear McCreary hangs with. So they're big on the old '80s sound.
Yeah.
So that's why
That's
you
the
got a little bit of that there.
that's
So
the one thing that I think is lacking if you want to talk about, you know, icon type shit. The big three, they have a musical thing that you could associate with them. Granted,
yeah.
Jason's just there's that you associate that with Jason.
Oh yeah.
Freddy's the 1-2 song, and Michael Myers is the incredible John Carpenter piano number.
Right. Yeah.
Chucky, again, I just watched it fresh, 1 through 7.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much to the music,
Right. Yeah.
which they need to give him a musical cue. That's
Which
just my
I don't
opinion.
know if it's going to be
Yeah, I'm not saying it's gonna happen.
right. But it's going to be a good score. I know that. I mean, the music is going to sound good coming from him. So yeah, like the whole '80s vibe. That's for sure.
Yeah, just hope they don't lead too much on synth. I hope we're getting away from that because everybody and their mother's doing synth.
Oh yeah, no. It's well, there were little bells and things like that
Yeah, but,
in
but
there.
not,
That,
yeah, that's fine. But not the fucking everything sounding like It Follows now.
no, I agree.
If Chucky ever tried to kill me, I'd meet him in my. Let him meet my toy. Her name is 12 Gauge. Yeah, but then he comes back without an arm or some shit. I believe in the hype. Do you think it's weird? Thank you, $5. Thank you. Do you think it's weird Freddy knew kung fu to whip Jason, but he got his ass kicked by a woman in every movie? Do I think it's weird? Dino? Do you think it's weird?
Do you think it's weird Freddy knew kung fu to whoop Jason, but he got Hey, there had to be a final girl in all of these movies.
Yeah.
So that's plain and simple what all that's about. Again, you're acting like me there, believing the hype. Nitpicky and picking everything to death. We can't do that. We gotta put it aside and have fun with the movie and have fun with our horror icons. Yes.
Yeah, you gotta, it's horror. You have to suspend disbelief.
Right.
I mean, granted, there are a handful of horror movies out there that are like, realistic and aren't that incredibly far-fetched. But in the horror genre, you got to let some shit go.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with comedy. Comedy and horror.
I'm learning, CP. I'm learning. Go ahead.
I'm not trying to sound like some fucking teacher. Comedy and horror, most especially, depend so heavily on their gags. Comedy, they got to make you laugh. If the story itself kind of sucks, you got to let that go. If you're going there to laugh, that's the goal. Are you laughing? Mm-hmm. And horror is the same thing. You're going to get scared.
Right.
First and foremost. So, I don't know. So Cecil's in the chat. He says, late to the party. If you both wouldn't mind starting over, please, thanks. Well, you missed the name drop part, Cecil.
Oh, jeez.
Dino literally pulled the Cecil right out of his ass. Oh wait, all right, hold on, relax.
Who are you telling to relax?
Cecil in the chat saying, "Why don't I have a wrench?" I don't know. It's not a.
It's a trophy you get. Don't you send a certificate out when you give wrenches?
yeah, like the play button. You get a gold CP wrench. Queenie says, "I'm willing to give anything a chance, but I won't be easily impressed either." Is all I'm saying. Well, yeah, that's probably a good way to go into it. Is just neutral and. I mean, shit, neutral but guarded. Is a good way to go in because if it impresses you, that it's that much more impressive.
you know, the big one I got so excited about was Us, and disappointed me. And yeah, I'm trying to be very optimistic on everything,
Uh,
but
I,
whatever.
for whatever it's worth, I enjoyed Us on a second viewing, so
Yeah. No.
it improved a little bit for me. I just watched Freddy vs. Jason again yesterday. I forgot how much I love that film. My friend and I would rent it from Blockbuster every weekend when I was a kid. It's hokey but fun. Yeah,
And you rented it as with your friend and watched it on weekends and stuff. So it's got a nostalgia factor. So you're going to have some love for that movie no matter what. And again, Freddy vs. Jason's a good movie. It's fun, hokey,
yeah,
horror, fun. So yeah.
yeah. It's just having a good time. That's all it is.
Do you think It Chapter 2 will be better than 1? I don't think so, but it'll still be good.
I'll say this: I really hope It Chapter 2 is better than the second half of the original TV movie because God, that
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
doesn't take much to improve on that, right?
Right. Yeah.
Fuck.
As much as for nostalgic reasons I do enjoy that movie, it doesn't hold up. It's aged not so well. And
I'm surprised that we haven't even had like a picture or something from it because it's only a couple months away now. You would think they'd release some sort of promo image or a teaser poster or something. Like the fact that they haven't let anything out for Chapter 2 has kind of got me
You think
curious.
you think something's
A
going
little
on
worried.
there? I think they're riding the wave of just the name in general. People know it's coming. So I think coming up to the movie, we're going to be bombarded with stuff for sure. I really do think so.
We got a celebrity.
Oh,
Lee says, I have mixed feelings. Just watched Mixed Feelings. Really?
on the trailer?
Huh. Hmm.
Lee on the trailer, huh?
If that's not a teaser for his trailer reaction, I
Well,
don't know what is.
again,
I'm intrigued.
Lee, I'm being very optimistic for the
And
first
you were,
time.
yeah, you were shitting on it before
Yeah.
it started. So
But, I did bring up a couple things earlier. And again, the main thing is Chucky himself. I don't like the look of Chucky. But everything else I was pretty happy with. So there's that. I don't know.
It Chapter 2 is supposed to go up with the gore and scares because the kids are adults. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'd like them to not lean so heavy on the jump scares. I plan on rewatching it part Chapter 1 again, and the further away I get from the hype of it, I think they leaned a bit too much on jump scares. It was a little too modern, but that's
Yeah.
just me. You right over there?
Oh no, yeah, no, I was yeah, they're jumping in and yeah, I guess Lee's just went up. So after the stream later tonight I'll watch
Yeah.
it, Lee. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
don't abandon us for these shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll get the views without
Drum
us.
Dums will get the watches. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, if you want to bail on us, Lee's got his reaction video up.
I wonder what you got to say. Is it the same as what I just said, Lee? Anyways.
And no, he said he's got mixed feelings.
Right,
And
right. It's probably what I'm thinking, but I could be wrong. Let's see. I know he had mixed feelings about The Voice too, and I wonder if that is still what's going on.
he says, "Thanks, guys. Listen, anything I can do to help, Lee, you go ahead and take Sector 12 views. I know you need it.
Oh my God.
I love you, honey."
Yeah.
So Cecil says he doesn't mind Chucky's face at all. Really?
Well, I'm sorry, Cecil, but that's no surprise for me. It's a lot of times the things you like, I tend to hate, and a lot of things
you
you
guys
hate,
just 5 versus
I tend to like. So, I can go to you and say, what movies do I like? Okay, Cecil hates this one. Okay, that's what I'm watching tonight. But I'm just joking, Cecil. But go on.
Daniel Hammond. Hopefully, when released, Chucky's new face will grow on me, but as of now, I don't like his face. What's wrong
Well,
with your face?
I'm telling you, I don't like Chucky's face. The grin was ridiculous. The look is just
Finn, there was barely anything from Chucky.
They showed him standing by the dresser. They showed the grin. I know it was in the shadows a bit, but you still got plenty of look. And then the poster itself too. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not going back. Again, the movie may change my mind. We will see. But from what I'm seeing so far, that's my only gripe. I don't like the way Chucky looks, and that's it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
think people?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh, nothing. Cecil said from the horror show, he didn't like Us either. So there you go. We agree on that one. So there you go.
hey, you guys
Yeah.
can be
Let's
racist
high
together.
five.
Congrats.
What? We could be related. Listen here, you.
Believe in the hype. Do you think people walk out of the theater saying, "Yeah, I miss Brad"? No.
Well, they're still gonna get Brad on the Sci-Fi Channel. So whatever.
From the one sentence we've all heard, it sounds very similar regardless.
Right.
I don't think it's going to be like a Jackie Earle Haley thing with Freddy. I think it might be a little close. If there's a complaint, I bet the complaint will be, it sounds too much like the original Chucky. Because if you think of Mark Hamill and his Joker voice, even if you take that and put it on him, it's kind of similar. The laugh.
Yeah, I think Mark Hamill went that direction to be kind of a little bit different tone-wise, but still keep that Chucky vibe. So, yeah, people may hate that. I don't know.
I'm going all sorts of blind.
White Tim, well, clearly now Dino will say Us is the best movie ever, Cecil.
Yeah, please, can we get that on a t-shirt?
Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that Us certainly is a... Oh, and Cecil's asking, why is so much hate on the face? I mean,
Cecil, are you around your computer? Why don't you... Can you move his head if he comes in?
We can scoot him in here.
Yeah,
if he wants to.
Get in here, Cecil.
If he wants to join.
Leave. I don't know if Lee's... I'm going to assume you've got, people sleeping in your house, but invite open. Clearly... Oh, no, there I said that. Why is it face and no? What does everyone like about it? Hopefully we'll be able to discuss that in a minute. Too plasticky for a doll.
Well, no... Wait, too plasticky for a doll. What do they mean by that? Who's saying that? Cecil?
With the face on Shuki.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a little perplexed by the whole... We'll be in about 15 boys. Okay, we'll see if we're still on. We should be. Little editing getting done there. Anyways, yeah, no,
the face.
Yeah, plasticky and all that. That's the one thing with it's supposed to be a robot, and when they show the hand, that the texture of the hand and the materials they used, I don't know, there was something about it that just did not look very robotic-y or whatever for me. I don't know. It just looked weird. Yeah, it's but my dictionary. Robotic.
So your complaints before were that he was running too fast and doing things unnaturally because he was a robot.
No, so not too fast, not fast enough. His feet were moving like this.
Oh.
I mean, what is that? What is that?
Oh, I see.
That's like
I see.
The drummer, the bunny, Energizer bunny. I mean, But you say, hey, Chucky as a robot will be able to run like a sprinter, attack people.
We don't even know if he is a robot.
No, I know, right.
Tim says the face isn't any much worse than Chucky was in the last two movies, and I say preach, brother, because I just finished.
I agree.
The last ones. Holy fuck.
I agree.
Yeah. What's weird was in Curse, he had that dumb derpy face, and then they peeled it off, and then it was him from before anyway. So like. I don't understand. I don't understand what the fuck they're doing. Well, what they were doing towards the end there. Too CGI-y for a doll.
He's a doll with integrated technology, not a robot, says Cecil. No, he's a robot. It's the same thing.
It's a My Buddy, but hopped up on
My Buddy
on Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. I don't like the design for the new face because it looks really weird, and his cheekbones are too big, his mouth is too big, and his eyes make him look animated. Well, that's to get that the new thing is him having red eyes.
And he's
And
got a weird schnoz going on there too.
holy fuck, you guys want to date him or like what is going on here?
CP, I'm joking. Oh my
Uh
gosh.
if he maybe grows a beard, I'll think about it. But other than that, just no.
Listen, man, he's way too tan. You know?
Hated the last two Chucky designs. I agree. Curse and Cult Chucky looked awful. You might be right. That's how my face is when I eat something too salty. Too salty? What?
Discussing the actual grin of that Chucky. I don't know.
Bye, Lee. Lee, do a drive-by.
See you, Lee. Oh,
It was fun. It was fun. While it lasted. He doesn't need red eyes to be scary. That is
true,
that
Queenie.
is also true.
Yeah.
But
again, I'm not sure what the whole red eyes is all about.
I'm saying leave the door open because it's better than him with a slightly shorter haircut and being commanded by other Chuckies and and then he I'm sorry, Cult is still fresh in my head and I just want to complain about everything about that last half.
Do it.
Chucky used to be sexy and now I'm flaccid as hell. Well,
oh Lord.
Emily's like, what?
What the frick?
Yep. Walking at the wrong time, Emily. We're rating Chucky on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh.
Cheeks maybe a 2.
Yeah, very low.
Believe in the hype. $5. Thank you, Super Chat. Take the horror fan out, and I love these horror franchises. But do you think these old school horror franchises need to die?
Die? Well, see, the thing is, and I said this even with, Michael Myers and Halloween. If you do it right, it could be awesome. But they're getting either the wrong people. They're
not thinking about it.
They're launching into it in a business-minded aspect, in creating the new stories and stuff. And they're just not working. And yeah, I mean, they could, but yeah, I mean, if you're not going to do it right, then they should die. But, again, there's always going to be somebody out there who likes the newer stuff anyways, right, CP?
Yeah, well, I look at it from this Bond perspective, I guess. As long as I certainly want at least one more Jason. As long as they keep doing different things and I mean James Bond has been the same shit for 25 movies now.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to say that any horror franchise is like the James Bond franchise. I'm just saying that...
Right, because it's totally different. Action is a different genre, easier to do, but yeah, go ahead.
Easier to do?
Well, I mean, with like the Mission Impossibles, I mean, the Bourne, the James Bond, you can consistently change actors, still have great scripts and action, and that's what I'm talking about. So, yeah. Whereas horror, it's harder to do. I mean... and again, these were characters that were created technically 80s, late 70s, 80s there, that are so iconic for the time that, those movies came out. And to recapture that in its correct, the correct way is just not easy to do.
Just because they're failing, they keep redoing Frankenstein and Dracula. So, I just think that these bigger franchises are just like our version of those Universals. It's just I'd like to see it keep going. I don't want to see it die, much to Trini's chagrin.
But how far? When do you give up? Like
when you make Seed and Cult back to back.
Right. I mean,
and then you reset.
5 comes out, it's terrible. 6 comes out, it's terrible. 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I'm saying in anything, How many, like say 5 movies in a row come out and it's just total garbage. It's like, when do you give up? It's like,
when
I
people
don't know.
stop showing up, I guess.
Yeah, true.
Um, Not die, but done respected. With any remake in horror, you almost always know what to expect. I think new Chucky has two modes: chill and kill. That's cute. I still want another Friday the 13th done right. I think they should continue after 6 with old Tom Matthews versus Jason. Yeah, I think they should call Never Hike Alone and Vincent there and let him just pick up from there. Give him a couple of $1 million, let him make Never Hike Alone a nice big movie, and then give him the next one. Mm-hmm. Chase says, "Oh no, what do you have? A Bond radar? How did you know to come back in here?"
Oh no.
Yeah, Chase is big on Bond.
Oh, okay, yeah. So same here. Yeah, we talked about that. But anyways,
believe in the hype $2 super chat. Thank you. But why not make a new slasher franchise? I mean, they're trying.
They're trying. It just ain't working. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Happy Death Day to You. It's a pretty quick sequel, and they took a left turn into comedy.
Right. I was just going to say, yeah, that kind of veered off a little bit, but I mean,
yeah, a slasher franchise. I don't know. Like this Conjuring cinematic universe is comparable. We don't really have slashers right now. The horror genre is quite successful lately. Yet it's all over the place.
I had Promise with Jeepers Creepers, but then that took a whole bad turn, and then the controversy with him and
that controversy was there when he made the first one. I don't know what. People seem to be coming around to him, and he was out of jail by the time he made the first one. Mm-hmm. So whatever problems you have with him, always existed from part
from the
one
start.
On. Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to think of other franchises that came out. Like Wrong Turn was another one that the first movie was great. But then that went crap real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Someone will always have the opinion wasn't done respectfully, Queenie. Who makes the determination? Majority, I think.
Yeah.
The last Die Hard is proof action isn't easily done. I want Leonard parts 1 through 5. What happened to those? We only got part 6.
Leonard. Oh, my.
Rather than him being a fucking ambulance driver, my only problem with Never Hike Alone. The guy had no money. I'm going to let anything slide. That seems a little funky.
Jesus Christ, believe in the hype. I'm going to be streaming next Tuesday.
Just drop a big.
Just letting you know.
You're getting taxed on all those. But thank you. $5 in the super chat. Since we're in the remake craze, why not make remakes to sequels? Like remake Freddy's Dead and give him a proper ending. Huh.
Why not?
Gino, thoughts on that?
I mean, why not? I don't know.
No, it's a neat idea. I don't know if studios would do that because you're like retconning to a specific point.
Yeah, they're doing it. I don't know. If I had confidence that they can do these things properly, go for it. But they're just not doing it. So who am I to say not to? Do nobody. It, make it.
You're right. Nobody to say anything.
Make it. I'm a nobody. So
it'd be unique. It would be like it's a hell of an idea. Yeah. I don't know if any studio would jump on it. Maybe Blum would get crazy with it. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Freddy's Dead is a really good example. Trying to think of other.
Well, they're in talks to bring Freddy back again, right? Isn't it Blumhouse?
They're restarting.
Yeah. Well, which is I guess fine. Whatever.
See, it's just like they said before. I would bring back Jason from part 6 and forget everything after that. I mean, Halloween 2018 sort of did that. Halloween 2018 is like a spiritual sequel to the first one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, whether you hate it or love it, they did something different. So it's again, everybody's got their own opinion too. Like you're saying go from 6 on, whatever, go ahead.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea. You'd have to get a temperature of who wants what, and that's difficult, getting the fan base to agree on where it should pick up from. My best friend and I are actually writing a script that's slasher-esque, and it will be something different. Tommy's supposed to be hurting and taking lives, not saving them. Yeah. Give me a sequel to Powder.
Oh, oh,
That
hoax.
fucking Victor Salva has nothing but gay subtext in all of his movies.
Yeah.
And Jeepers Creepers too. It's just downright. It's at the forefront. It's not even subtext.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but
if you consider his history, it's a little funky.
well,
Having
no,
the high school boys. Topless.
no, his history. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
I
said
wasn't.
gay subtext.
Well, because he was touching boys,
Well, that, yeah.
dude. In my review of it, I talked about how the girls are smoking under a tree and the boys are suntanning with their shirts off. Like it's such a
It's usually the opposite.
change of pace.
Yeah.
It's a change of
Right.
pace, but when you know his history, it's just like really. It's hard not to take the real life and
Yeah.
mix it into that shit. Warrior Steelbook coming out. What? Come out to play. That's awesome.
Cool.
Remake Salo. Yes.
Yeah, we should do that, right?
Yeah, you know how much worse it would be if they redid it now?
Yeah,
'Cause
what
they'd
would they
have to
call
one
it?
up- I don't know.
Sallow 2. He has the runs again.
240 days of Sodom. I'm bored and drunk. Got money to spend. LOL. Yeah, well, keep drinking. I appreciate it.
Hope you're
as long
enjoying
as-
it there. Believe in the hype. Yeah.
Yeah. As long as Dino doesn't bail out on the questions. Give Hellraiser a remake. Wasn't this last one technically supposed to be a Hellraiser remake?
Was it?
I don't know. I like I said, I haven't paid attention after the second one, and
Well, right. Yeah, it's
maybe like a soft remake, a soft reboot. I don't know.
Queenie would know in the chat. Let us know, Queenie.
They're talking about a cut. Seen the film in years. Hellraiser need a horror western. That was called Bone Tomahawk Chase. The boys definitely picked Grab Ass on the Bus. Yes. Solo. Yeah, they should remake Solo.
Maybe he meant Salo, but
Yeah. They
Solo
could call
was a
it
pretty.
Swallow.
Oh God.
I think they swallowed. I think they swallowed plenty in Solo.
Salo 2.
Say that 10 times fast. They swallowed and swallowed. Swallow and swallow. The last one was meh. Hellraiser. Oh,
Salo 2. Imodium AD.
2 girls, 1 solo. Cecil says he's almost home. I have 2 copies of it, LOL. Oh, Hoax, you're talking about Salo, aren't you? Jesus.
Wow.
Believe in the Hype. I just subscribed to your channel, Dino, and I really like your channel.
Oh,
There you go.
thanks. Thanks, Believe in the Hype.
The Burrowers, another great horror western. Oh, my. Oh,
All right.
you guys going to see The Curse of La Llorona this weekend? I am seeing it tomorrow. Looks like all the modern jump scare horror films, so probably going to suck. So Nick, I had excuse me, Nicholas. I don't know if you get called Nick. We had passes. We had passes to the screener.
Oh yeah, you didn't go see it.
Tuesday. We didn't go.
Oh, okay.
We didn't go. So we decided Tuesday when we had relatively nothing to do that the free movie wasn't worth the train ride, and we ended up watching stuff here. So we turned away a free movie. So I don't know what that tells you. I'm not excited. Dino, and yeah, Emily found out it was part of the Conjuring universe, and she's like, I have less interest in that. Interested now. I was like, ugh.
I would say same here. Yeah, when I heard that it was in the Conjuring universe, although somebody said that it kind of didn't. Did it? I'm hearing conflicting results because I know it's a kind of a Mexican folklore type
Standoff?
thing that standoff.
Call me Nick.
But
Yay.
nevertheless, I'm not real excited on it either. So
Yeah, it's. I
La
won't mind
Llorona,
watching. La Llorona is how it's
yeah,
pronounced.
isn't bad, isn't great, says Cecil, who of course has seen it. So there you go.
Yes, yes, yeah. There's. You want to see a review? Cecil's got one up for a couple of days now,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
you
it's been
na-
up for.
you name it,
He's,
it's up there.
daily content from the harsh. Call me Nick. Yay, thank you. Hey, Jace, John, and Hoax. All right, Paul. I see. Real mature.
Yes, La Llorona, whatever. It's a
La
banshee, says John C.
Yorna.
La Llorona. Okay, La
Take the
Llorona.
two L's and make it a Y.
Llorona.
I went to go see Pet Cemetery and walked out and got a refund.
Who said that?
Damn cell phones. Hoax 0000.
Okay. Well, good for you for getting your refund. Yeah, I think up here, if you like halfway in the middle walk out, they will refund you.
When I worked at the theater, it was half an hour. You had half an hour. You had till the end of the first act to get your refund, which is funny because, the movie theaters are just, it's not their movie. If they technically don't have to give you a refund, it's not their product. You should be going to Warner or Paramount or wherever. The movie theater, they're making their money on the popcorn.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
So what's fucked up is somebody, brings their own food from home, goes and watches a movie, and gets a refund, and you just kind of you dicked over the movie theater for 45 minutes and got some of a movie. But I digest. Where do you think franchises like Texas Chainsaw and Friday the 13th will go down, since the stories are all the same?
How will they go down in history, cinematic history? The franchises. I mean, they've already gone down kind of as iconic.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a bit more iconic and has a bit more pop culture significance. Friday the 13th is just a shitty ripoff. They all say that it's a shitty Halloween ripoff, and that's all they were trying to make. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is before all of this shit. So
right, but the Friday the 13th franchise is still lumped into pop culture.
Yeah, Jason in the hockey mask is probably more iconic than Leatherface, but
I think in the horror genre and like 50 years from now, we're still going to be talking about this older stuff, the franchises themselves. I really do.
Cecil says it's absolutely part of the universe. That's La Llorona. It's pronounced Llorona, like Corona. Llorona. Roll the R's. My Sharona. People texting during the movie, I hate that. Yeah.
Stupid, yeah.
When I was watching Annihilation, I had a girl in the front who was doing stuff on her phone, and it was like a fucking flashlight. It was during Annihilation of all fucking movies.
Or talking, like with their friend, nonstop talking the whole movie. It's like, are you kidding me? Jesus. Come on.
Yeah, I bring my own candy. You fucking moocher. You fucking the system up. The theaters, that's where they make their money. If you want to support a movie theater, go buy an exorbitant popcorn, because that's where they make their loot, man.
If I had the money, I would do that. I can't do that, man. I sneak in the food too, man.
Dude, I have my own popper, so who am I to talk? I just hope Joker will be good. I'm not trying to get extremely hyped, but it is hard after that trailer. Really? I thought the trailer was pretty good.
Yeah,
for Joker.
The Joker trailer, Daniel. Hell, I am pumped for that thing, man. Joaquin Phoenix, great job. At least from the trailer. Again, we don't know until we see the movie, but looks damn good.
Wait, is this real Jace? Because I think real Jace has a wrench. John, I need a verification on the Jace because interesting.
Hmm.
The horror movie I am most looking forward to is Midsommar. The Ari Aster, the director of Hereditary,
Hereditary, yeah.
wasn't blown away by Hereditary, but it was unique and very original.
Yeah, and again, Midsummer,
Summer.
Summer, has that the Wicker Man kind of vibe to it, that cult kind of paganistic feel, and I'm kind of hyped on that too. I'm looking forward to that. So,
Hmm. Um, yeah, I haven't seen much on it, so I'm a little.
Jay says it's me.
Oh, well, in that case, CP, why wouldn't I'm assuming you're saying why wouldn't you like to see a Jason versus Michael? It would be a Jason movie, and you would get to see Jason kick Myers' ass.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen Halloween fans in the last couple of months. They're obnoxious. I don't. I mean, if it's the only Jason I'm going to get, I'll take it. But let Michael Myers and Freddy go at it. Fucking jerks. I will buy a drink, but not $6 for a candy. Sundance, I think I'm changing to North for today. And we got fires out. What the fuck? Dino, you got that? Believe in the hype?
Oh yeah, Dino, since you're the late horror show, how late do you stay up? Because I know CP never sleeps. Right? um, yeah, I'm usually a late guy, so probably not as late as CP, but you know.
I'm all over the fucking place.
Yeah, whatever.
Mm.
Thanks, Queenie.
Hey, can you read? Because my eyes are deceiving me here.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Jesus Christ, I don't have mine in either, but yeah,
Oh, all
I
right,
can
all right,
try.
all right. Let me just. I'm good. I'm
I
good.
believe it's the real Jay, says John Still. Yes, it's me. Exactly what Danny Hammond says, exactly why I'm trying to not get hyped like I did with Halloween 2018 and was ultimately let down even though I still liked it. Yeah, same here, Daniel. I mean, yeah, I'd say same here. Not all of the millennials are like that, only the ones that
Brain
got
damage.
brain damage. Neutrals are like that. Okay. Fucking movie theater. These D-bag kids have no respect, says Trini.
I like Trini that you said fuck and
Yeah.
then said d bag.
And I like that it didn't
Is
get.
douche too big a word for
And I
you?
like that it
You don't
didn't
want to say that as a curse? I'm
didn't
sorry. What?
didn't get blocked either. That's interesting.
Oh, he's got a wrench.
Oh, that's true. Okay, there you go. Makes sense then. Yes.
Hmm.
Um.
Wrenches get free reign with their speech.
Um. Obnoxious the last couple months.
The
Question
Halloween
mark, question
fans.
mark, question mark. Yeah.
He's talking about the Halloween fans. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
this past year. Anyways.
Yeah, a year and a half.
Yeah,
Like
longer
once
than
the
that.
news really started moving, it was like, all right, guys,
Mm-hmm.
there's other stuff in the world. But again, it's real easy for me to be a hypocrite because there's no Jason news for me to be a fucking obnoxious punk about. So
Yeah,
it's just jealousy. It's just jealousy
yeah. I mean,
for
they're
me.
they're throwing it around that they're looking to do something with Jason, right? I mean, isn't that kind of the
That,
talk?
that legal fight just renewed. They're still right in the thick of it.
Okay.
They've got legal problems.
Yeah. So as of now, it's just like fan films, whatever you'll get from that
Yeah,
side of things. So
yeah.
yeah.
Any new Jason movie in the next couple of months or year, it's going to be made by a fan and
Mm,
not Warner or Paramount. That's for certain.
yeah. It kind of sucks, but oh well.
It's all right. Horror is doing quite well right now. I mean, if you were to tell me 2 years ago that we'd be getting a new Michael Myers and a new Chucky
Hmm.
within a calendar year, I'd be like, all right.
And then talks
They-
with Blumhouse about all the others that they'll be
Yeah.
doing. So yeah,
And apparently we're getting a new Candyman too. So
yeah.
okay,
Well,
I can deal.
I want a new Freddy. I really do. That's one I want.
I think everybody does. It's really kind of funny how like
Yeah.
just embrace it. When I went and saw Mission Impossible Fallout in theaters, there were a couple of pretty. There was a couple pretty much fucking a couple of rows above my buddy and I, but thankfully they stopped after the trailer's one pump chump. Hey,
Holy Moses, Daniel!
good old
Yes.
popcorn trick.
Wow.
All the ones that eat Tide Pods.
Mm.
I heard back in the day when Freddy vs. Jason came out, they were going to make Michael Myers versus Pinhead and Leprechaun versus Chucky.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Leprechaun versus Chucky.
That's a bit more fair fight than anything else.
Fair fight, but how would you tie that in? I mean, that's. I guess you can. You can do anything really if you wanted to, but.
Still would be a dope video game with all the horror icons fighting Mortal Kombat style. Yeah.
But with
Yeah.
Robert Englund, says John Steele. Yeah, no, with Robert Englund, that would. Yeah, I don't want a different Freddy Krueger. I mean, the one we got last time was.
And it's just makeup. It's just makeup.
I know.
Robert Englund with some makeup on.
But the actor makes the character, so.
Mhm.
Oh well, yeah.
I think they should bring back Alice in Nightmare on Elm Street. She's still alive. Yeah, that's true. CP, can you see your favorite character Trent from the Friday the 13th remake on Netflix now? Haha. Can I see it? I don't know.
Evidently, I mean that's why he brought it up, probably.
Yeah, I know some of the Friday the 13th. Oh wait, the older ones are on Amazon, and the newer ones are on Netflix. That's right.
Ugh.
That was somewhat recent. Yes, I did notice that. We're getting a new craft. Are they switching the sexes? Because
Oh,
that would be
God.
fitting in line. Just make it a bunch of boys. Wait,
Instead
there
of
was
the girls, yeah.
there was a what was that boys witch movie from a couple years ago? What the fuck was it called?
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember it though.
Yeah, you know in the chat.
Yeah.
Tell me what that homoerotic boys witch movie
Witchcraft movie. Yeah.
was it called? An R-rated Critters movie. Hey, The Covenant. Thank you, Queenie. Yes, The Covenant.
Ah, there you go. The Covenant.
They need a Jack Frost remake.
Oh,
Which
we're
which
reaching
Jack
now.
Frost?
They're reaching now. I don't know.
So only wrenches are allowed to swear in the chat? No, no, no. We just have to clear it when somebody else curses. And I don't even think it's everything because I think it's the way you say a curse. It's not even like you could just say fuck and I think it goes through. But otherwise, we have to clear it. It's not that big a deal. Oh, excuse me. John says wrenches have special privilege. I take it back. I might be the only one, but I think Jackie did better than Robert as Freddy, and I love Robert, but I like the remake. Love the remake. Yeah, that's a pretty bold statement. I don't know how many people prefer Jackie Earl Haley.
I mean, I like him as an actor, but yeah, it wasn't.
Sure.
It wasn't the same.
It was
That's
a
for
performance
damn
all his
sure.
own.
Yeah, it was.
It was definitely different. It was a little too realistic, I think, is the problem with it.
Yeah, again, we all have our likes and dislikes, and it's fun seeing that, I guess, Majority always rules, I guess, but, I may like something, you may hate something, so. Daniel Hammond, I have a wrench.
And it's a literal wrench.
Yeah,
That's funny.
He found one in his emojis.
I hated Rooney Mara in the remake. Yeah, Rooney Mara mailed that one.
Yeah.
Oh, what about a remake or reboot of Urban Legend?
Oh.
I
Sure.
don't know
why
how
not?
you'd have to modernize that. I don't even know what modern urban legends are. I mean, shit, that fucking dumb thing that there's a bunch of creepy pastas on. What the fuck? And it just had a movie. What am I thinking of? It just had a movie last year. Two girls tried killing their friend because of Slender Man.
Oh, yeah, Slender Man. Yeah.
That's a modern
Urban legend, yeah.
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 Yeah, I'd be up for it. I liked
Yeah.
the first.
Yeah, how about a new what you I saw what's that movie?
I Know What You Did Last
I know
Summer.
what you did last
Which
summer. Yeah,
which
and I still want Jennifer Love Hewitt to be in it.
ooh,
Well
today
dressed.
today JLH
Sure.
well dressed
Not in the same role.
in hot scenery.
Yeah, I mean it would be a separate role, like the mother of the
She's
kids that are.
she's got some incredible lungs on her.
Oh, yeah, and
I bet she can swim very long.
nice hourglass. She could swim very long. I swim long. I float. Hmm.
Candyman remake is coming with Jordan Peele producing. Yes, yes, that is true.
Yeah,
R. Hitchcock is producing
yeah,
Candyman.
yeah. God is making it, so yeah, it's
God,
you know,
yeah, his name is like gold
all
at horror.
hell,
Yeah,
all hell, Jordan
I'm
Peele.
telling you. Tell me this isn't
I
M Night all over again.
know it's.
It screams
We'll
every
see where it goes. I mean, mm, too early to tell.
couple of floaters.
A couple of floaters. Huh?
Why can't they nail Christmas horror? One of the greatest slashers of all time is a Christmas horror. It's
Black
I,
Christmas.
Black
Yeah.
Christmas, 1974, not whatever the
Don't
fuck you guys.
yeah, don't make me search things up, but there's plenty of good Christmas horror stuff out there. Um,
Oh,
not
what the fuck's it called? Krampus. Really, really
yeah.
good movie. Really
Silent
fun
Night,
time.
Deadly Night, another really good horror movie. Yeah, Christmas horror movie. Yeah, no, they're out there, man.
I would honestly love a remake Urban Legend because honestly, I think Urban Legend's very underrated, and I don't know why because honestly, it's really good. Uh,
Hmm.
okay, we're gonna have to take a shot every time you say honestly. Honestly, love a remake. It's a poor. It's unfortunate because it was a decent movie when horror got way too flooded there in the late 90s, early 2000s.
John Steele says Christmas Evil. Okay, it out. Hey, yeah, I watched. I did that. Me and Ted not long ago. And you know what? There's something to that movie, man. It's out there, but I'd consider it a good Christmas movie. Christmas horror.
Did I lose a couple of pounds? No, no. I think I'm gaining weight. I have to go back to the gym if anything. But
CP.
thank you. Black is very slimming, so maybe I haven't worn black in a while.
Mm.
I love creepy darking with body horror stuff. I get squeamish with nasty body stuff, so scary stories to tell in dark is good with people's. The pimple scene in the trailer. I don't think I've seen that.
Same here,
Mm,
John.
mm.
Hmm. Yeah. Again, yeah. I'm not big on the gore stuff. I really am not. But eh,
Oh, so tell me about Street Trash again now.
that was a different type of gore. It was
And all right, so
80s.
what about Basket Case?
A different kind of gory horror film. I mean,
What is
CP
different about the core?
because in the 80s the special effects were not as realistic as they are nowadays.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
they
So,
were, if they're campy, you're okay with it.
yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Because in my mind I see things differently. You know what I mean? Whereas the gore now with like Saw and Hostile and stuff like that, it looks freaking real and it gets into my head and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna vomit. You know, so I just can't handle it. That's all. Yeah. So
Fair enough. Doesn't Blumhouse want to remake I Know What You Did Last Summer? At least that's what I heard. Yeah, he's
oh
said that he's interested in anything that anybody has interest in. So
any big name horror movie from the 70s on,
yeah,
Blumhouse is in talks to do. So there you go. Yeah. I think he even said Hellraiser. Yeah.
Jeez.
So yeah. We'll see, man. Yeah.
Will there ever be another sci-fi horror that will top Alien?
You never know. But
It's
you know what?
pretty high bar to
Yeah.
get up.
But you know what? That's to us old schoolers. I mean, there's probably people now, the younger
Oh
generation,
yeah, the way
who,
it's paced would not
yeah,
please people today.
who think some other big sci-fi movies are better than Alien or Aliens. So,
Mm.
depends who you're talking to. Yeah.
Queenie says, "I heard they're doing a Hellraiser. Yeah, not sure if it got off the ground. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hellraisers are going to be in a forever state of who knows
If
until they make money.
if Blumhouse goes ahead and tackles Hellraiser,
That'd be
then
awesome.
yeah, then again, I'll be a little optimistic on it, but yeah, we'll see.
All right, so Cecil, I'm gonna guess and say that you're not coming because I'm kind of getting a little tired anyway.
Oh yeah, no, it's 12:30, so yeah,
Yeah.
we've been doing this a while.
So
Um,
guys, thank you so. Yes, 2017's Life was a ripoff of Alien, very much.
mm,
Uh, Thank you so much for joining us in the chat. Uh, there was a recent video that was put up on this channel, Brit and Twit. Emily discovers the Unbreakable trilogy. Plus, we're giving away a new copy of Split. So just click on that video and see what you need to do. Just like and comment. But
right, yes, like I
and
did already.
and Dino, if you want to see his real time first reaction of the Child's Play trailer, that is on his channel.
Yeah, the Late Late Horror Show. Yeah, go over there. Hey, and me and Ted give
Ted?
our
Oh,
well, me and Ted talk about the poster. We do a Pet Cemetery. Yeah, check out our last couple videos. They're very insightful and interesting. So
yeah.
yeah.
If it seems like Dino's being a shithead, he's trying to be funny.
Right. Don't take me the wrong way. I go up and above entertaining you, whether it's good or bad.
Right.
And some people take it as hate,
Mm.
whereas I'm just having fun. So there's that. But anyways, yeah. Thanks everybody.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah.